Thanks for signing up to the Mortgage Secrets course. Hope you are going to get a lot of value out of it. What I would encourage you to do now is to fill in the mortgage snapshot. You got nothing to lose. Fill in your details now. Tell us about your current situation and what your goals are. And then if we feel like we can add a lot of value, we might be in touch. And what we'll do is show you how you can get the lower interest rates and cash back, especially if you're coming up for renewal in the next year or so. We'll talk quickly about restructures, see if it's worth you having a look at the way things are currently set up and implementing some changes. And then if you are motivated to get to that next level of financial freedom, you're aiming for financial security and then total freedom from having to worry about money, then we can chat about property investment and your plan for the future. And I want to show you a quick example from a client I talked with last night. It's not the best situation, but they're actually getting separated. So they've got a freehold family home, and they have 2 investment properties, which are just under 50% geared. So they have a $380K mortgage on their 2 investment properties, and their family home is freehold. So these are the 2 investment properties here, about $800K of value, $380K of mortgage. They originally came to me and said, hey, look, we're getting separated. I think we're going to sell everything and split up. And I said, look, if you're still amicable, it's a friendly situation, based on your guys' income and situation and age, you're never going to be able to buy these rental properties again, especially separately, and they're producing really good cash flow for you at the moment. Why don't you separate these assets, maybe put in a trust for their little girls, and put that as a future piggy bank that will keep producing income for them, and they can split it. And then so their family home doesn't have any mortgage on it, and the husband, he wants to live in that home, and the wife, she's going to move out. So what I said is, hey, look, it's easy. Separate these rental properties away, and the husband can take a mortgage on the family home. He can take full ownership over that property. They can agree on a value or get a registered valuation, and she can get her money. So he gets a mortgage on that property. He lives in it. It's his property. She gets her money out. They continue to have the rental income, which is going to help her when she's got her deposit from that original home, and the income from her salary and from these rental properties, she's going to be able to buy her own family home. So in a year's time, they'll reflect back and they'll say, okay, between the 2 of them, they've still got 1 property of their own each and 2 a share of a rental portfolio, and they might actually be able to keep buying, instead of a situation where they might have had maybe 1 freehold home to themselves and maybe working towards a rental, and that rental would have been a bit more highly levered. So just getting an independent person like me involved, a mortgage advisor, maybe even getting a second opinion from a few other people, means that they were able to come to the conclusion that not worth selling property. Take that financial mindset into account and plan for the future. So fill in the mortgage snapshot, probably take you less than 90 seconds, and then you'll get a very quick indication of what your options are. And if we feel like we can bring a lot of value even during while you're doing the Mortgage Secrets course, we can actually be in touch and share some ideas and concepts with you, and you got a chance to ask us questions directly. So don't be afraid. You can send me an email as well, andrew@irefi.co.nz. Cheers.